just wanted to give some advice to business owners. One thing that I see way too often, and any truck driver can tell you this, and probably many of the employees at the company can tell you this, is a lack of effective communication within the company. I can't tell you how many times I call the company to get the information on picking up the load, picking up the trailer, get to where they send me to. The people there say, well, I don't know about that load, I don't know what they're talking about, I don't know where it's located, you know, or they'll say, well, it's not here, go over here, or go to this lot, or call this number. I mean, that right there, level one, it tells you automatically there's a breakdown in communication. But that's not the end of it. You call that number, or you go to that lot, and they send you to the other number, or back to the other lot, or a different lot. Obviously, there is a problem in the communication at that company. This is not an isolated incident that happens over and over and over again. Problem number one. Another problem that I see commonly is, I mean, you know, all of these are related. A lot of companies lack good management. Now, why you as an owner or as a boss or whatever would tolerate substandard employees and managers, I do not know. But first of all, if you don't spend some time getting out there on the floor in the work environment to see what's going on, you don't know. Well, you should if you're paying enough attention. You know, you can look at the history or whatever. You can draw a conclusion whether or not you have good management. But it's nothing like first-hand evaluation. You need to get out there on the floor and take a look at how work is being done in your business, in your company. Too often, visiting your company one time, there's multiple displays of poor management. If you got employees working at that business or that company that are not performing well, then you got poor management. Good management would have sense enough to, you can always hire good people, but you ain't gonna keep a bad employee on the payroll if you got good management skills. You're killing profit margin in the company. It's stupid to keep paying somebody to ride the clock. You got people looking for jobs and needing jobs and willing to work and will do the job that they're there to do. You need to get out there on the floor, let your manager know that you are assessing his or her management skills so that they will make sure they have good employees. And there should always be a hierarchy. It's cool, and of course it's good for there to be a friendly relationship and everything, but there's supposed to be some type of hierarchy and respect given accordingly to people in the different levels of that hierarchy. I don't mean slave master, but you can't have the employee walking around talking back and cursing out the people that's supposed to be managing them, you know, because you have to be able to expect the people that's supposed to perform certain tasks. You have to be able to reasonably expect them to carry out those tasks when assigned to them, whether they understand the need to carry them out or not. It's hard to get that level of cooperation from those employees if they don't respect the person that's in charge. You understand what I'm saying? I see that way too often. It's similar to the parent-child relationship. Yeah, you know, there's a delicate balance between being friends or having a friendly relationship with the child, but your objective is not to be that child's friend, it's to be that child's parent. You need to maintain that authority so that that child will do what you ask him to do because you know what's better for that child. That child don't know. The child is a child, you're an adult. So you need that child to follow your rules and guidelines. Same thing with employees. Employees usually don't even consider the inner operations of the business. All they're really concerned with is clocking in, doing the task that is assigned to them, clocking out, and that's it. You're the one that knows the inner operation of the business, what's needed, what's required, how things need to be done, why they're done a certain way. You see what I'm saying? They don't have this insight. So you don't think that they're going to perform a task or do the job or fill in on different things that needs to be done all the time just based on the thoughts that come to their mind. They need to be given specific tasks in order for you to get what you need out of the employees. You see what I'm saying? The third thing is the third thing that I see so commonly in different companies is pathetic Pathetic work environments. Pathetic. Like the company is in a third world country. You go in the bathroom, put it this way, if you wouldn't go in that bathroom and use it, then you shouldn't have the place, you shouldn't expect your employees to feel comfortable using it. How do you think your employees feel if you got them using the bathroom that you wouldn't use yourself? It doesn't give a very positive message about what you think of your employees. Some of the bathrooms that I've been in have not only been disgusting, but don't have soap, don't have toilet tissue, don't have napkins, paper towels, hand towels, whatever you want to call them, to dry your hands. That's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. And then not only is a lot of bathrooms disgusting, some of the break rooms that I've seen has been just as nasty. It's ridiculous. In order to, and some of you do it to cut costs. Well, you're cutting costs in a superficial way. Because you may be cutting a few dollars here and there on having someone clean up or having supplies in the bathroom, in the break room, but you're going to lose more than that on employee turnover, training new employees. Well, that goes along with employee turnover, but you're going to lose that on lack of morale, lack of loyalty. You see, if I don't love my job and I don't think that the company cares about me, then there's going to be a decrease in production, decrease in quality. It comes automatic. And one more thing, going back to having good management in place. If you have a poor manager and good employees, or if you're not out there and showing your concern with the operation, you have a good manager and a slack owner, people will lose some of their interest, some of their motivation, some of their desire to achieve perfection in their job performance. They will lose the motivation to do that if they determine that the manager or the boss don't care. There's only so much that they can do. There's only so much that they can accomplish. So how do you expect them to maintain a high level of concern for how the business is run? You see what I'm saying? So if you don't show your concern for the company, then even if you have good managers, you're not going to get the best work out of them. If you have poor managers that loved up and hired good employees, or you sent good employees to the manager to hire, then those employees are going to wither away like an unwatered plant if you don't have a good manager in place. Y'all company owners, business owners, I hate to be the one that have to tell you this, but you need to step up to the plate if you want to make the most out of your business. You know what I mean? Now, I know I'm not supposed to have enough sense to convey this message to you, but look, it's up to you whether you want to consider what I'm telling you or whether you want to discount it because I'm not the type of person you expected to hear it from. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna let you marinate. I got more. Holla at it. If you want advice, it's no problem. I got more. I consider myself to be a business consultant. Sometimes a person that is outside of a situation is able to identify things that a person in that situation is too close to that situation to be able to identify. You know what I mean? I'm able to step back and have a big picture view, maybe more easier than somebody that's right there. Because for one, you don't really want change. It's always ugly, it's always hard to deal with having to change up front. So you're kind of resistant to identifying problems that may exist anyway. You know what I mean? So you really, subconsciously, you're already preconditioned to just keep things the way they are and not seeing some of the problems within an organization. You see? So there's many, it's just like a person should not be defensive and refuse to take responsibilities for mistakes they've made. A company or business owner also should not feel like it's a disgrace or it's a negative thing to use some suggestions or advice given to them by somebody outside of the organization. Was that a good analogy? Kill me. This was supposed to be like a 3-minute video, and I'm still going. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Am I a talkaholic? Can you be a talkaholic and also be shy, reserved? Then they saying, yeah, right. No, really I am. I'm real quiet, man. I'm real quiet. I just get in the zone. I get moving with it, shuffling.